rolling.
Oh, yeah. All right.
You sure? I haven't gotten the... I often think about when we first started and how hard it was just to do a simple show.
Yeah.
And now how incredibly, new podcasters have no clue.
Yeah, like too many tools.
They have no clue what it used to be like.
Yeah. Now we got mixers and mics and streaming and restreaming.
Video stream live, go straight to YouTube as opposed to we had to
record it and feed it.
Fix it, upload it to all this. Oh, man, it's just so much easier.
Yeah, good old days.
All right. Hey, welcome everybody. We apologize about not being there on Monday. That was my lovely wife's birthday, so we took Monday off. It's what you do sometimes. So thanks for joining us tonight. You ready to get started?
I think so.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and kick it off then, if you're ready.
I'm ready. Light the fires and kick the tires.
In today's show, we've got news about mobile checkout at Walt Disney World and Disneyland Resort. Parking lot trams finally returning to the Magic Kingdom. Bless God. And we've got headline news, meetups, trivia, and oh so much more, all in today's Disney Parks podcast.
Welcome to the Disney Parks podcast with your hosts, Tony Casanova from DisneyByTheNumbers.com and Parkhopper John from WDWParkhoppers.com. Keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the podcast at all times and get ready for the Disney Parks Podcast.
All right, before we get into the show, we want to let you guys know about our good friends and sponsors, Destinations to Travel. Doesn't matter what type of traveling you're wanting to do. If you want to start moving around about the country or maybe outside the country, you want to reach out to our friends at Destinations to Travel because they will be your one-stop shop for all the information you need to start getting and moving about and enjoying this lovely world that we live in. It doesn't matter what type of travel you want to do, a cruise, a vacation, maybe you want to go to Disney, maybe you want to go to all the Disney parks. Might be a little bit of a challenge, but they're the ones that can help you get it done. So go to DisneyParksPodcast.com/travel, fill out a short questionnaire, and someone from Destinations to Travel will get back in touch with you. Plus, you'll be on the list to be first to know about any new changes that are coming, like maybe Disney dining plans. When and if it's released, you'll be the first to know. If you're interested in booking the Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser, although I think it's booked for the first few months, but you could get on the wait list for that. Everyone over at Destinations to Travel is top notch, and they will help you not only save time, but save money and frustration. And if something horrible goes wrong during your trip, they can help you get it solved. And on top of all that, it doesn't cost you a dime. So do yourself a favor, get in touch with our friends at Destinations to Travel at DisneyParksPodcast.com/travel.
Sounds excellent.
How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, pretty good. How about you? Would you do anything Disney this weekend? No.
No, we were in Fort Lauderdale this weekend.
That is awesome.
The only thing remotely Disney we did was I think we watched some Disney stuff on Disney Plus. That's about it. We didn't do anything. How about you? What'd you do?
Yeah, we went to Disney's Very Merriest After Hours.
How was that?
So think Christmas party with less people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, all right. So we got there. The party starts. It's from 9 to 1. 9 p.m. to 1 a.m.
Ooh.
Ouch. For us older adults, 1 a.m. is a struggle to get to. Considering my bedtime is normally 8.
You didn't go on a school night, did you?
Yes, it was a Sunday night. But wait, this story gets so much better, John. So much better. So we got there at 7, and it was crowded because at 8 o'clock the park officially closed, and at 8 o'clock they were still having Happily Ever After. So everybody was, waiting for Happily Ever After. So we kind of just went to the back of the park and, did some things. We rode a couple things because we could, and we did. So then, then we got into party mode where, they started checking wristbands everywhere, going from land to land to, weed out the riffraff. And, day guests. And, and then there was 3 things we really wanted to do. See the stage show, see the fireworks, and see the parade. That's what we were there for. Those were the 3 things that we paid this exorbitant amount of money to go do. So we got a great spot in front of Cinderella's castle where we watched the show. Then the parade came, and then the fireworks, and that was it. We were done. I will say this: the fireworks are good. Probably the best thing. The projections were fantastic. The music, obviously they played Christmas music. I think they're still calling it Minnie's. Yeah, I think they're still calling it the Minnie's Christmas fireworks, whatever. You have to excuse the naming thing here. And my only comment would be the parade was shorter with less characters. So I'll give you a for instance. Around the hub comes the wooden soldiers. There were 6. 6. I went to my picture from last time, and there were 24. 24 to 6. They were not holding any instruments. They were not playing any drums. And I was like, wow. That is nuts. It is what it is. The other interesting thing is there is only one cookie. Each land had a different cookie the last time. It was a snickerdoodle, period, end of story.
That's all you get.
And hot chocolate. But since it was an after-hours event, it was all the popcorn and ice cream and soda from the carts that you can drink was also included in your ticket. So if you wanted a bottle of Diet Coke, you got a bottle. You wanted a Dasani water, you got a Dasani water. You wanted a thing of popcorn with your Mickey bar, you got a thing of popcorn with your Mickey bar. So that was the only good news. Now, we had gone to dinner at the Wilderness Lodge or Whispering Canyon Cafe. We went there. I valet parked. We had dinner. We took the boat over to the Magic Kingdom. So party's over. We get back. There's only one line to get on the one boat that was at the dock. We get on the boat, and it goes to Fort Wilderness. We're like, wait, we got off at the Fort. So she's like, no, this only is going to Fort Wilderness. I'm like, well, nobody said anything. There was just one line, one boat. We all got on this boat. You didn't say, hey, we're going to Fort Wilderness. Nobody made any announcement. Nobody asked. So she's like, all right, hold on. Let me ask the captain. So if we can take it to the lodge. So she's like, yeah, we'll drop you off at the lodge.
Gee, thanks.
Well, considering it's your job to transport guests, yeah, that's great. Thank you. So here's where the real fun begins.
Oh, boy.
So I get back to the lodge, and it's probably a little bit after 1, maybe quarter after, 20 after 1. Go outside to the valet stand. I don't see anybody. So I go inside to the front desk, and I say, hey, can you call the guy, who's supposed to be working the valet stand? Let me check to see if we have his number that we can call. I have to understand that the valet at Disney is not done by employees. It's done by an outside service called Bags, etc. Mm-hmm. And they run the valet. So the guy comes back and goes, well, we think he's on his break, but we really can't find him. I said, okay. I said, get the duty manager, to, get his key and open up the the thing, and I'll just go get my car out of the parking lot. Yeah, we don't keep a key to the keys to the car. They're locked in the drawer, and we don't have a key to that. I said, wait a minute. You're telling me that the duty manager here at this hotel has no access to any of the car keys once the valet guy leaves?
Yes, that's exactly what we're saying.
That's exactly what we're saying.
Oh, my God.
So after about an hour or so of going back and forth, now we're creeping up on 2 a.m., the guy comes out, and here was my problem. My problem was they were sending out this poor 20-year-old with this information rather than the duty manager and coming out and talking to me or talking to us and saying, what the problem was. No, he hid in the back. So I don't blame this poor college person for being the brunt of my disgruntledness and tiredness at 2 a.m. So he goes, we got two options. One is we can give you a room for the night, or we can give you some taxi vouchers to get you home and then get you to come back in the morning to pick up your car. So we struggled back and forth, and I was like, listen, it's 2 o'clock. I really just want to go to I have to go to work tomorrow. And I got a meeting in the morning. I said, let's just go home. We'll take a cab. So we had to wait for Amir's cab to come. We get in the cab, and we go to my house. Then the next morning, I did all my meetings and whatnot, and then I had to get back in another cab to go get my car. So that was my merriest Christmas party story.
No tip for that guy, right?
Oh, there was no tip at that valet stand. No, he got nothing and liked it. Yeah.
Wow, that's probably the worst. That's probably the worst valet story I've ever heard.
Yeah. And listen,
well,
I've been doing this for quite a long time. Of the 11 years I've been living in Florida, never. Here was my mistake, and I should have asked this because I know when they first opened up after the pandemic, they were closing early. They were closing at like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Mm-hmm. I did not ask that question knowing that the party was going to go to 1. I did not ask, what time are you leaving here today?
So because you had to valet.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't even want to get into the thought behind it. You're going to a park where you're going to be walking for miles anyway. What was another few steps where you just park the car and then walk into the resort?
Because I like the valet.
That's no shit. I know. I hear it all the time. I'm going to valet. I get it. Oh, God. Well, you're due, bro. I mean, you've been doing this for 11 years. You're due.
It was bound to break eventually.
I'm sorry, man. I feel bad for you.
No, you don't.
But I do. I feel bad for you. But I mean, hey, it could have been worse.
Yeah. Well, it could have been way worse.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to write a letter, obviously. I have to.
Yeah.
Oh, here was the other crazy thing.
I'm shocked you opted for that as opposed to getting a room.
Yeah. If I did not have meetings in the morning that I had to be at, I probably would have opted for the room.
Wow.
Yeah.
Had to call in.
Yeah. So
throw a meal voucher on there, and you got me.
Yeah. From the Magic Kingdom to the Fort Wilderness mistaken boat ride, we were on the larger Friendship boat, not the tiny little watercraft, the big ones.
Yeah.
So there were 5 people in scooters. We sat in the front row. No, second seat, whatever. But there were 5 scooters that were then blocking the exit on the boat. And I said to the woman, you have all these scooters parked here. What if there's a fire and I need to get out? How do I get out past these 5 scooters parked in front of me? She didn't have an answer and just went away. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. So I took a picture that I will send to guest relations.
Yeah. Don't think about it. Just, just go the other way. We have multiple doors.
Yeah. Well, if the one behind me is blocked with a fire.
Yeah, go forward.
I have to go forward. Oh, wait. Over the 5 people in the scooters. Great.
They had both doors blocked with people in scooters?
Yes.
Wow. All right. Thank God there wasn't a fire, I guess.
Yeah. Thank God I wasn't on the Titanic.
At Disney? I mean, that
It
lake
could
ain't
happen.
that ain't that lake. Dude, you could stand up and walk out of the lake. It's only deep in certain areas, bro.
All right. You might be able to. I may not be able to.
You'd be able to, too. Might be up to your belly button, but you'd be able to walk out. You'd have to, like, go to the doctor and get, like, 20 tetanus shots for the water stuff. But, yeah, you can totally do it.
Oh, God. All right.
Wow. I feel bad for you, bro. I'm so sorry.
I thought you would enjoy that a lot.
That's a good story.
Yeah.
That's a good story.
Yeah.
Well, let me know what happens from your letter and everything.
Oh yeah. This is my request is going to be a hotel room on New Year's Eve at Grand Destino Tower.
Bro, we had a guy literally fall, and it wasn't necessarily his fault, and all he got was 2 churros and a pretzel. I don't think you're going to get a New Year's Eve hotel room.
Okay.
They gave you a taxi cab.
Yeah. You don't know how to approach Disney the correct way then.
Well, that's to be.
I do have a podcast and many social media websites
Yeah. Well,
that I'm glad to tell my story on.
yeah, you just did.
Oh,
so
look
no
at that.
leverage there. No leverage there.
Speaking of New Year's Eve, I was this close, John, to snagging or Narcosis New Year's Eve reservation.
What was the catch?
I got the message from another website that there was an opening, and by the time I clicked on it, it was gone. It was snatched up. It was snatched up. Yeah.
All right. So where are we going now?
Toledo.
Toledo. Nah, that's right. Cool. All right. Anything else you want to get into before we get into it?
No, I think I'm done.
Excellent. That's a great story.
I'm
I
done for
love
tonight.
it. Thanks for sharing.
You're
Well, there's
welcome.
nothing else we can do then but get into
The news.
And now, Disney Parks Podcast News.
Well, it looks like we got some joyous traditions returning to Epcot with the International Festival of the Holidays. To the delight of all Epcot, we've welcomed back the new Candlelight Processional, which is a Disney Parks tradition. This heartwarming production at American Gardens Theaters features the Voices of Liberty, a cappella ensemble, a choir of Disney cast members, live orchestra, and celebrity narrators retelling the Christmas story. Elsewhere around the festival, you'll be able to find, for guests of all ages, Olaf's Holiday Tradition Expedition. That's horribly written. Olaf's Holiday Tradition Expedition Scavenger Hunt.
Nice.
To search for holiday traditions Olaf has gathered from around the world and lost along the way. A stirring, uplifting performance of music in celebration of Christmas and Kwanzaa. Joyful, a celebration of the season, returns to World Showplace Plaza stage with that band and vocal team rock. Holiday traditions of the world come to life around World Showcase with storytellers, musical acts, and other performers. Unique presentations include Las Posadas at the Mexico Pavilion, the Canadian Holiday Voyagers, one of my favorites, in the Canada Pavilion, a Chinese lion dance celebrating the New Year in the China Pavilion, a Hanukkah storyteller along the promenade, and other delightful holiday storytellers in France, Italy, Japan, Norway, and the United Kingdom. Holiday kitchens will cook up treasured recipes from around the globe, from slow roasted turkey and holiday pot pie to pumpkin gingerbread cheesecake and peppermint sundaes. Lace up your sneakers for the holiday cookie stroll when you purchase any 5 cookies from any of the official cookie stroll locations. Once your festival passport shows 5 stamps, you can bring it to the holiday sweets and treats to receive a specialty cookie. That's right.
Ooh.
Half a dozen cookies. Just at Epcot.
So buy a ton of cookies, get one free?
That's right.
Okay. Just
With
checking.
6, you get egg roll. No holiday celebration is complete without the jolly old man himself. Now through December 24th, Santa Claus pays a visit to the American Adventure, giving guests the opportunity to wave hello, pose for photo, and share their fondest Christmas wish. But do not, and I mean, don't even think about sitting on his lap.
Or touching the old man.
Do not touch the Santa. Do not sit on the Santa. Don't even look at him too long.
Oh, gosh.
Because we're going to Lysol you. Oh, yeah.
Gonna give you
Spray
a
you
hose.
down. Yes, we will. Spray your... Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. Hey, if you're going to the parks this holiday season, and good luck, Walt Disney World and Disneyland are now offering mobile checkout in one store in every park.
Really?
Yes. And if you haven't tried this, right now it's at World of Disney and the Art of Animation store. It really does save time.
Yeah?
I mean, because at the World of Disney store, those lines get very long. So literally what you're doing is you're scanning the barcode. You go to the app. You click on the little plus sign down at the bottom where you can make dining or fast pass reservations. You click on that. You do shop. You literally scan. You check out. If you're a pass holder, it automatically adds your discount. Then you go towards the door where they're checking people out. There's a barcode, or you just give your last name, and they can look it up in the iPad. They can see how many items you purchased. And if that's okie dokie, they throw it in a bag and you walk out the store. So it's very quick and very painless.
Nice.
Walt Disney World, you can do that at the World of Disney at Disney Springs. You can do it at the Creation Shop at Epcot. You can do it now at the Emporium at the Magic Kingdom. That is new. Mickey's of Glendale at Hollywood Studios is coming soon. And then the Island Mercantile at Disney's Animal Kingdom is also coming. I think those are going to happen soon. They're going to happen before Christmas because that's their intent. Over at Disneyland Park, you can do that at Disney's Clothier or the Emporium or Pioneer Mercantile and Bonza Outfits. Those are both new. And then Star Trader is also new. Over at the California Adventure, you can do it at Elias & Company, and now you can do it at Web Slingers and Knickknacks. That is new. So Web Slingers and Knickknacks are both new.
Nice.
And then obviously you can do it at their World at Disney Store, Downtown Disney District. So all of this is done from the My Disney Experience app, either the Disneyland version or the Disney World version. And like I said, pass holder discounts, Magic Key or Disney Vacation Club discounts are also applied directly to your merch. So you don't have to worry about that. At this time, Disney Visa card members still have to go to in-store registers to receive their discounts of 10% off their merch purchased of $50 or more. So hopefully they'll be able to figure out how to do that one, and then you'll really just disappear. So,
Yeah.
It's great.
I'm shocked they don't have self-checkout. I mean, I'm glad they're doing it mobile, but I'm shocked they don't have self-checkout lanes.
Yeah, I'm surprised they don't do it like Amazon. Just pick up the stuff and walking out of the store will just charge your card.
Yeah.
I'm sure they have a card on file for everybody.
Well, if they did, they'd be able to do it on the phone skis.
Yeah,
You know.
well, that's
Our biggest gripe.
yeah. Well,
You
with
know.
the mobile, you can use your card on file. You can use a Disney gift card, or you can, well, for me, I can use my Apple Pay.
Yeah.
Any of those or checkout options. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
But good
Absolutely.
stuff.
For those of you who have been really struggling because going to the Magic Kingdom has been a little bit of a haul because you've been having to walk from the entire length of the parking lot all the way up to the ticketing and transportation center, we've got some good news because parking lot trams are going to be returning to the Magic Kingdom later this month. According to a tweet from the official Disney Parks Twitter account, I love that we're using social media. I hate that we're using social media now for official, press releases.
Yes.
The parking lot trams for the Magic Kingdom will be returning later this month. Disney mentions that the trams will return to other Walt Disney World theme parks throughout 2022, which may make you think just how far into 2022 we have to wait until they return. There's been quite a lot of discussion about the matter all across social media. We've talked about it a few times. I know a couple of buddies of ours who are bloggers are lamenting it. But yeah, it's coming. Later this month, you'll be able to jump on a tram and ride to the Ticketing and Transportation Center.
Wow.
That's exciting. It's got to make it easier because I know it's been a slog for a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, the Magic Kingdom is a huge parking lot. And if you're parking in the second or third, that's got to be a half mile, quarter mile walk from there just to a boat, of which you're still not at the Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, no, you're still a good far way off.
Yep. All right, so over at Tokyo Disney, they have a new totally Minnie Mouse event coming to the parks and hotels in 2022. Once again, Tokyo Disney will just throw money at it to solve their problem. This event makes its debut on January 18th and runs through March 30th with Minnie-themed merchandise, menus, parades, entertainment at both Tokyo Disneyland and Tokyo DisneySea. The resort's hotels and Disney Resort line will likely have special programming for Totally Minnie Mouse, which is the first special event at Disney Tokyo Parks in nearly 2 years. The event will celebrate Minnie Mouse's iconic style and will feature her many fashionable costumes seen in the past shows and special events at Tokyo Disney Resort. From parades and shows to merchandise and food, there'll be plenty of pink, red, and white and polka dots to go around. So over at Tokyo Disney Parks, there will be a Minnie and Friends greeting parade, Totally Minnie Mouse, with 3 versions featuring different characters and different costumes: Cheerful Minnie, Dreaming Minnie, and Enthusiastic Minnie. On January 18th to February 18th, Cheerful Minnie, with the music and costumes from Minnie O' Minnie. This will feature characters such as Minnie Mouse, Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, Goofy, Chip, and Dale. Then February 14th to March 1st, you have Dreaming Minnie with music and costumes from Disney Princess Days. And this will feature the same characters, but it's Minnie, Mickey, Daisy, Clarice, and Marie. Then March 2 through March 20th, Enthusiastic Minnie with music and costumes from Disney Natsu Matsura. This will feature Minnie, Mickey, Pluto, Donald Duck, Daisy Duck, Goofy, and Max. Then over at the Seas, you got January 18th to February 13th. You have Sweet Minnie with music and costumes from A Table is Waiting, which will be Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, Donald, Daisy, Goofy, Chip, and Dale. February 14th, what Minnie do you think we're going to get, John?
Lovey Mickey, like lovable, in love Mickey.
How
Minnie?
about Romantic Minnie?
That's close.
With music and costumes from Tokyo Disney Sea, Season of Heart, and Valentine Nights.
Season of love.
March 2nd to the 30th, Lively Minnie with music and costumes from Minnie's Tropical Splash. The event runs January 18th to March 30th at all the Tokyo Disney parks and resorts. So go to Tokyo Disney Resort to check out their info.
That's cool. I mean, we're looking at I'm listening to. I want to see pictures. Cheerful Minnie, Dreaming Mickey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I wonder if Minnie's mannerisms change. That'd be interesting to see. That's fascinating. It's a great idea.
Where's Pissed Off Minnie?
That is when she gets the bill for all the Christmas gifts. That's January Minnie.
Oh, okay. January
It's Pissed Off Minnie. Or when Minnie's hanging out with Donald Duck.
Yeah.
And then they go bar hopping. Uh, you might not know it, but we have a Patreon page. If you'd like to support the show, we would encourage you to go to DisneyParksPodcast.com/Patreon. It's the best way to support the show. It's also a way that you can get up to 3 custom shows that we don't do anywhere else each week. So we do a lot of content just for our Patreons. We do a couple of extra Magic Hour shows, and then we do like a Disney Plus specific show talking about all things Disney Plus. We would encourage you to go over there. It doesn't cost a lot to join every month, and when you join at every level, there's different swag that we give you, as well as rewards that if you go certain level, you get certain things. And at the $35 level, you actually get all 3 shows plus all the swag, plus you get a free Disney by the Numbers t-shirt club sent to your door each and every month. No extra shipping. You just tell us what size you want, and it gets magically delivered to you.
Yep.
So yeah, and Patreon started a new program where if you want to pay for the entire year in advance, you're more than welcome to, and you can save 10%. So why wouldn't you? Give it a shot for a month or two. Let us know what you think. If you don't like it, no harm, no foul. But I think you're going to really dig the extra content. It's just more of me and Tony just being funny and having a good time talking about stuff that we love. So go to DisneyParksPodcast.com/Patreon and sign up and join and become part of the Patreon family. And I should mention that normally when we do the shows on Monday, we do a live show every Monday just for our Patreons at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So go check that out. DisneyParksPodcast.com/Patreon.
All right. This Friday, January 10th, is our finale for the year for events. It is our annual Christmas crawl, monorail crawl. We will start at 6 p.m. at the Outer Rim. That is the 4th floor of the Contemporary Resort. Come out, meet us. I have some great things, swag to kind of give away. So we hope we can see you all there. And then we will do our planning session in January, and we will come up with a host of fun things that we will do next year in 2022.
It's crazy to think that we're already at the last one for the year. I remember sitting in the Wilderness Lodge dreaming up events for this year. It's crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
Even in the time of COVID.
Yeah, we were still like, hell, we could still do it.
Yeah, we got to get together.
Yeah. All right, hey, last week's trivia is, if the character Merida in the movie Brave straightened out her hair, how long would it be?
I don't have a clue on that one.
All right, well, the correct answer is 4 feet. And
Wow.
Dave, as we'd like to say, it's in the mail. All right, this week's trivia question is this, Mr. Donahue. You ready?
Yep.
All right. What was Walt Disney, Walt Disney the person, what was his favorite song, and what movie did it come from?
Oh, for those about to rock from AC/DC from Iron Man 2.
Yes, that is correct.
I'm so smart.
Yep. If you think you know the answer, send that to DisneyParksPodcast@gmail.com. DisneyParksPodcast@gmail.com.
I thought you said I was right.
Yes, you are, but for everybody else that would like to play.
Dang it. All right. Have you heard the news that there's a new Le Vin des Chefs de France coming? The kiosk coming to Epcot. While we don't have an opening date just yet, Le Vin des Chefs de France is looking wonderful in the World Showcase, matching the rest of the beautiful architecture that can be seen throughout the pavilion. There's even a cupola on top of the kiosk. So they got this brand new kiosk featuring all the different French wines and other things there. We've got a little bit of a glance at the upcoming menu. They've got Merlot, Cabernet, Chardonnay. This is the regular wine, and that's $7.75 per serving. And then they've got some regional wine.
Oh, boy.
They've got some regional wines that are $9.95 per serving. I know they've got a Vouvray Sauvignon, a Rosé Côtes de Provence, and a Beaujolais de Bouffe. God, I hope I got that one right.
Yeah.
So they got a red, a white sween, and a rose. Most of that what that means. And then they got their premium wines. Those are $10.50 for the Cortes du Rhone Colombo Red, the Bordeaux Chateau Le Gravier.
Hey, doing really good, John.
Thanks. It doesn't have a price. And they've got the Poulet Fous, if I'm saying that correctly.
Yeah.
Which is a white medium dry for $18, and the Grand slush. I guess this is a slushy.
Yeah.
For $15. That seems expensive.
Yeah. It's probably the Grand Marnier slushy.
Yeah. It's probably the Grand Marnier.
I don't
slushy.
think they would get rid of that.
God, I hope not. That's crazy. So I guess they got the white slush, which is 18, and then like the Grand Marnier, which is 15. I'm guessing. I'm totally guessing. I don't speak French. For those of you who speak French, I know I butchered it. I know. I took Spanish, and I barely remember that.
Right.
From Atlanta, doing my best.
Yeah.
So check it out. Let us know what you think. As soon as we hear an opening date, we'll let you know.
Okay. Hey, next up, private fireworks viewing for Disney's Very Merriest After Hours. Now, I have two caveats. One is you have to be a Disney Vacation Club owner, and caveat number 2 is all the dates are sold out for the rest of the month of December. So if you don't already have a ticket, then you can just disregard this message. But if you do have a ticket and you're a Disney Vacation Club owner attending this year's holiday party, on the 12 nights throughout December, the Magic Kingdom will present Disney's Very Merriest After Hours, no Valet Park. This is a separately ticketed event with attendees with unique fireworks displays, fireworks, costumed characters, free refreshments, access to the park attractions, and reduced wait times. That was very true. We didn't see a line more than 40 minutes, and that was for the Haunted Mansion.
Right.
New this year is qualifying Disney Vacation members with tickets to the event have the opportunity to view the night's fireworks from a private area located in the park's east garden. That is that green patch of grass with the fencing around it. To the east.
To the east.
To the east. For registration, you need to go to eventswithdisney.com. Attendance is limited to the DVC member plus 3 additional guests. Tickets to the party are required. Several event nights are currently sold out. However, remain available for purchase with rates that begin at $209 per person.
How early could you get in? 7?
Yeah.
7 p.m. until 1 a.m. So you get a good 5-6 hours for $200.
Fireworks viewing capacity in the reserved DVC section is limited each night. In order to attend, members must qualify for membership extras. That means if you got your points from a second party, you are not eligible. You can only do this if you bought it directly from Disney.
Wow.
And you must be owning at least 150 points purchased directly from Disney Vacation Club, or have been grandfathered under the prior terms. So if you don't know, go talk to your DVC person.
Right. Interesting.
I did not know that. I would have brought a DVC person with me. Or at least gotten their membership card.
Going down Main Street, USA. Excuse me, are you a DVC member? No? Okay.
Good.
Are you a DVC member?
Come with me.
Great. Come here.
How many in your party? 2? 2 and 2? Okay, we're good. Let's go.
Perfect. Come here. I have not gone in because every time I've tried to go, the line's been like to the parking lot. But have you tried Everglaze Donuts yet?
Yes.
What are your thoughts?
I like Voodoo better over at City Walk. These are a little bit thicker, more gummy, chewy.
Doughy is the word you're looking for. That's the consensus that I keep hearing. That
Yeah.
Voodoo is better.
Yeah.
They're great, but Voodoo is better.
Yeah.
I think that's what they should probably bring over to to Disney Springs is
Yeah.
Voodoo Donuts.
Yeah. I will tell you, you know who owns Everglazed? The people that own Splitsville.
Oh, that makes total sense.
Same corporation. And they also own Art Smith's location.
Really?
They manage Art Smith's location, yeah. I forgot the name of the company, but it's Splitsville, Everglades, and Art Smith.
That's fascinating. I wonder what other properties that they could bring to Disney Springs.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we want to encourage you not to miss the specialty hot chocolates that are coming to Everglazed. You can enjoy a warm handmade donut and refreshing cold brew coffee in a classic donut shop, which I don't necessarily agree with that statement, where, quote, happiness is glazed daily.
Mm-hmm.
Too many jokes. Now you can enjoy seasonal hot cocoa at Everglazed at Disney Springs. In recent Facebook posts, there's new flavors available all month long. Hot chocolate that's going to make you stand up and holla.
Holla!
Available all December long. Come and get your holiday sip on with any of our specialty hot chocolates. Perfect for strolling around the springs, unless it's 80 degrees out, which it's been lately. So, stop by anytime and find out why Santa's elves swear by them. They've got gingerbread, peppermint classic chocolate. Are those three different ones? Is it gingerbread and then peppermint and then classic chocolate? Those are the three?
I think so, yes.
Commas, people. Use a friggin' comma. Hot chocolates from Everglazed Donuts are now available. So you can discover the handcrafted confections featuring mouthwatering yeast and cake donuts with an assortment of cold brew pick-me-ups and a few sweet yet savory sandwiches. You can immerse yourself in a complete donuts experience as you gaze through the windows of the Everglazed working show kitchen, where the humble donut is fried, glazed, and piled high with a rainbow of toppings. So that's got to be it.
Yeah.
Gingerbread flavor, peppermint flavor, and then classic chocolate. So those are the three of the hot chocolates that you could be sipping in 78, 90-degree weather. It's great.
Yeah. We were over City Walk. We did the Voodoo Donut thing, but we stopped at Starbucks, and they added a new twist this year. They have peppermint hot chocolate.
Oh,
So
nice.
they found another use, rather than just peppermint mocha. Now they
Yeah.
got peppermint hot. I said, brilliant. Thank
That's
you.
brilliant.
Now I'm addicted. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's what happens. Hey, kids, how about a little headline news?
And now, the headline news.
Okay. John, Orange County, of which Disney resides in, wanted to declare Walt Disney Day.
Good idea. Great idea.
Great
I've got
idea.
some thoughts on a good day. Yeah.
Sure.
Mhm.
What day do you think should be Walt Disney Day?
I would think since two of their parks open on the same day, different years apart, it would be October 1st, right?
Very close, but no.
Oh, jeez.
Orange County, in their infinite wisdom, decided to declare December 3rd, which has no relevance to the company or the company's history, Walt Disney World Day.
Thanks, Orange County. You're back to code red.
I just don't understand. Hey, a lot of the resorts have some kind of gingerbread something in their lobbies around Christmas time. Well, the
Yeah.
Animal Kingdom added a gingerbread baby giraffe.
Hey-o.
Now that giraffe smells like gingerbread, Mommy.
I bet it does. I bet it does.
Gosh. After a very lengthy pandemic refurbishment, the Baby Care Center is now open at the Magic Kingdom again, and it's got a brand new
Nice.
shiny look.
Hey-o.
And it doesn't smell like baby poop probably right now.
Not yet. I'm sure it'll smell like a dirty diaper soon.
I'm sure after the holidays it will.
Mm-mm-mm.
There are price increases at Chef de France over at Epcot. So if you like their onion soup or anything over there, you will be now paying more for it. So buyer
Thanks,
beware.
Ratatouille.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, this is a very popular area now. We need to raise the price a little bit. Amar at Walt Disney World Swan Reserve is now available on the My Disney Experience app. And it seems to be the only restaurant that's coming up in my feed every time I try to make a reservation. Amar? It's either Amar or Ale and Compass. Ale and Compass and then Amar? Ale and Compass? Amar? Ale and Compass?
Oh, you want to come to Disney? Well, we've got some suggestions for you.
Ale and Compass? Amar? No. Okay.
Yeah. Let me see what I can come up with. Go ahead.
Hey, One Man's Dream returned to the Walt Disney Presents Eternals preview is now gone. It's gone bye.
Yeah, after what I read earlier, I'm kind of glad it went.
Yeah, it'll be on Disney Plus by the end of the year.
Yeah.
All of the Disney parks have their hours extended for the holiday season. So if you are coming here and have a ticket, because tickets are not currently for sale,
No, they are not.
then you'll get some extra time in the parks. And it was funny. I decided I really didn't believe it. So I went to the website to try to buy a ticket, and the earliest I could do that would be February. So most of January was also not available.
Hey, can I interrupt real quick? I jumped on my Disney experience.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1,
Ale and Compass.
Yeah.
Number 2?
And then, no, I haven't seen Amar yet.
Huh? Oh, well, all right. Maybe
Probably
they're starting to fill up. That's good for them.
Yeah, good for them.
Cali River Rapids refurbishment has now been extended all the way till 2022. Yep.
That ride's always under refurbishment, it seems like.
Yep. And then over at Epcot, the Guardians of the Galaxy, the Nova Corp logo and Lightning Lane entrance has been installed for Galaxy Rewind. So everybody's predicting that this will go virtual queue and possibly a Lightning Lane, but you will not be able to, do a standby, probably.
So
for the foreseeable,
and Lightning for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, probably. Now, I kind of might argue that a little bit because remember when they did Remy, they got rid of Rise, and you asked why do you think they're not doing both? And I said probably because their technology can't handle 2 virtual queues at the same time. So maybe Remy will come off of virtual and it'll just go to Guardians? Because I still believe that they can't do 2 virtual queues at the same time.
I don't know.
I'm sticking with it.
Yeah, it's a good theory. I mean, it's a sound theory until it's proven differently.
Yeah.
So let's just stick with it and see what happens.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So we'll see.
All right. Well, that's our show, folks. We hope you guys enjoyed it. We want to encourage you to let us know in the comments. Normally, we do this on Monday. So join us Monday night, 8 p.m. We'll be cranking it back up on Monday this week. I think we have like a couple shows, and that's a Christmas break, and then we have a week or 2 off, and then we'll be back after the first of the year.
We got at least one more week, and then we'll probably go on break.
Yeah, one more week, and then we'll probably go on break. We've got this one show that we're holding in the holster that's going to blow your freaking mind. I can't tell you any more than that. It's been recorded. It has to do with Disney in 1971. It's awesome. It's great. Can't wait to share that with you. If you want to find out a little bit more about us, you can find us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all at Disney Parks Podcast. Come to our home on the internets at DisneyParksPodcast.com. You can find all of our show archives as well as blog posts. And you can find links to all our great friends and our sponsors, Destinations of Travel. You can go to DisneyParksPodcast.com/travel. Sign up. Make sure that you're the first to know for anything coming down the pipe as far as Disney's concerned. And then finally, if you'd like to support the show, you want to keep us on the air, and you'd like to get some extra really cool content to kind of help round out the doldrums of the winter break here, you can go to patreon.com/Disney Parks Podcast. That way you can sign up for either $5 or $10 or even more a month. We've got rewards along the way. We've got built-in swag. There's one level that you can get all the 3 shows plus the Disney by the Numbers t-shirts. And If you sign up for a full year in advance, you can save 10%. Other than that, we appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you, Tony, for everything that you do. And guys, if we don't see you online, we'll see you in the parks.
The Disney Parks Podcast is not affiliated with the Walt Disney Company. All Disney parks, attractions, lands, shows, event names, etc. are registered trademarks of the Walt Disney Company.